Namaskar, Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Sri Jaishankar ji, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industries, Piyush Goyal ji, Distinguished Moderator, Excellency Sanjay Bhattacharya ji, Sri Amitabh Kant, who was architect for a lot of new innovative projects in the state of Kerala, my home state, including a lot of PPP projects. Sri Amitabh Kant ji, Sri Deepak Bangla, and other distinguished fellow panelists, invitees, participants, and dear friends. Amitabh Kant ji, Mananjara playground we still remember with gratitude. Thank you. First of all, let me wish you all a healthy, happy, prosperous New Year. It is indeed a great honor for me to attend the 16th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. I am also thankful to our Ministry of External Affairs for inviting me to be a speaker in this August gathering and with distinguished panelists. Thank you. I am a non-resident Indian based in the Gulf for the past 47 years. Our group is also one of the leading retailers in Gulf countries. In this panel discussion, I would like to briefly focus on the role of Gulf NRIs supporting Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our country has gained a lot under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister. The reform measures by our government under our Honorable Prime Minister has resulted in a record FDI in our country. Today our country is on its way to soon reach the $5 trillion economy. NRIs in the Gulf countries are greatly thankful to our Honorable Prime Minister for launching Atmanirbhar Bharat movement. Especially, we are grateful for the very strong personal relations to our Honorable Prime Minister maintains with the rulers of these Gulf countries. During the initial time of the pandemic, I have to tell the truth, our Honorable Prime Minister personally telephoned all Gulf leaders and requested them to help the Indians in the Gulf. That has made a huge impact. Gulf leaders treated their citizens and Indians equally and gave all the medical and other support to Indians as given their own citizens. This could be possible only because of the personal relationship of our Prime Minister, the leaders of Arab world. I will not be doing justice if I did not mention this in such a platform, because a lot of my Gulf NRIs are hearing this, our discussion. Let me also thank our External Affairs Minister, Sri Jaishankar ji, for traveling even during this pandemic situation and meeting with the leaders of Gulf countries to evaluate the well-being of NRIs. I am also thankful and appreciate the untired efforts of our Commerce Minister, who was kind to meet all the importers in the Gulf. Not only did our Honorable Minister personally inquire whether there is any difficulty in importing from India, but also took all efforts to solve it from time to time. Thank you. Let me now touch on the role of Gulf NRIs to support Atmanirbhar Bharat. As we all know, there are 9 million Indians in the Gulf. They constitute the largest single expatriate community. When I visited an African country before pandemic, one of my friends told me, हमारा धन लंदन में है, हमारा मन हिंदुस्तान में है, हमारा तन केनिया में है, हमारा तन केनिया में है, हमारा धन लंदन में है, मन हिंदुस्तान में है. So I replied him that in the Gulf NRIs, हमारा तन, धन, मन तीनों हिंदुस्तान में है. This is Gulf NRIs. The 9 million Gulf NRIs are working very hard and sending back their earnings to our country. See, non-resident Indians are significantly contributing towards the financial stability of our country. It's correct. Their savings have been a positive factor in boosting our economy. Our Honorable Prime Minister has also acknowledged the rich contribution of NRIs in the development of India and has assured that the country will never let them down. We are thankful to the Honorable Prime Minister and the government. The savings of Gulf NRIs will continue to play a significant role in Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our country, with a population of 1.3 billion people, is one of the biggest exporters of rice, fruits, vegetable, meat products, and a lot of other garment, textile products. This is after fulfilling the requirement of 1.3 billion people. We are exporting this. I am a businessman importing 3,500 crore of food products every year. See, our country can do more in many sectors, including food processing, infrastructure, information technology, and tourism. We have a population of young educated youths, which is also our greatest strength. Our Prime Minister and the government have earlier announced that NRI investments will be considered as domestic investment. Thank you to Amitabh Kantji also. He was involved in this process. This is a big boost to non-resident Indians, as our country is appreciating and welcoming their role. NRIs can invest in these sectors and make our country not only self-reliant but also global leader in many sectors. Now, the whole world is talking about public-private partnership, PPP projects. There are many highly successful PPP projects in different places in India, including my home state, Kerala. Thank you to Mr. Abhinab Khan when he was collector in Calicut. The success of this project is even today a case study. I suggest that our government consider floating more PPP projects in different sectors in which small investors from the Gulf can also partner, they can also invest. This will benefit Gulf NRIs. It is no doubt that this will be a win-win situation for both our country and Gulf NRIs. Such NRI investment in various PPP projects in these important sectors will also contribute towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. Gulf NRIs are a valuable resource of promoting Indian success story globally. The Gulf countries are focusing on alternate suppliers in many areas, including food security, healthcare, technology, and tourism. This provides a great opportunity for India. Indian diaspora in these countries can engage in promoting abundant availability of these resources in India to Gulf countries. I would be happy our discussion would generate a new perspective on the ways which the Indian diaspora can contribute towards Honorable Prime Minister's Atmanirbhar Bharat. I once again thank Government of India and Ministry of External Affairs for creating such wonderful platform. Thank you.